Hello everyone, today I'm going to be responding to an open tag started by Travis the Case Guy, and this open tag is called Members of Congress. But before I get into the main video, I would like to say thank you to Travis for sending me some of his channel stickers and sending me the sticker for this open tag and letting me join the Members of Congress. Yeah, him and I recently did a sticker swap, so we swapped stickers together. So yeah, thank you again, Travis, for sending me some stickers, and thank you again for this great open tag. And with that being said, let's get into the video. The knife I'm going to be taking a look at is this right here. This is a Case Medium Congress in the red synthetic handle. I really like that red color. It's kind of like a fire engine red. You have nickel silver bolsters on here and nickel silver pins as well. The main blade is a sheepsfoot blade that comes in at about 2 1/4 inches in length, and you have your long nail pull right there, and then the cutting edge on this is about 2 inches in length. Then you have the date tang stamp right there. Let's see if I can get it to focus. See, it is a long-tailed C with the Case, so the Case XX logo with the long-tailed C there, and the 3 stars right there. So this particular tang stamp, and then those with that pattern right there with the 3 stars in that triangle shape. This means this knife was made in 2017. So yeah, you do have half stops on both of these blades. And then we have a pen blade as well on here with a long nail pull. And the overall length of this pen blade here is coming in at about 1 11/16 inches in length. And then the cutting edge is coming in at about 1 7/16 inches in length. And then we have the designation tang stamp in here. Let me put that in the half stop position there. Maybe that will make it easier to see. Maybe I can wipe it off and get kind of those fingerprints off here. Both of these blades have mirror polishes, so they are fingerprint magnets for sure. There we go. Let's see if that helps the situation any. Yeah, maybe a little bit more. Let's try that. There we go. There you go. You got your USA tang stamp there, and then 42052. So 4 being the handle material, which is synthetic. 2 is the amount of blades, and then 052 is the pattern number, and then SS for stainless steel, because these are both stainless steel blades. And the overall closed length of this knife is coming in at about 3 1/2 inches in length. If we turn around on the back here and then give it a polish, because those back springs also have a mirror polish on them. Another fingerprint magnet. You can see that they have, and it's kind of hard to tell, they are really thin liners, but they do have brass liners on this model. And what's interesting about this particular model, the Case 052 pattern, the Congress, is they did 2 small springs instead of one spring for both blades, like typical Congresses are done. They do 2 small springs. You can see the middle there where the 2 springs join together, or at least the 2 springs. You can see the seam right there between those 2 springs. So yeah, that's pretty interesting about this Congress. I'm not exactly sure if that gives it a stronger pull or not. But yeah, it's interesting how they split how they do 2 kind of skinnier springs for both blades. Let's see if I can kind of demonstrate this. Come on. You see that one spring right there? See how it's only lifting up on that side for that? And then the same is true for the pen blade as well. I'm trying not to cut myself here. This is not advised to do this, especially on camera. Yeah, that's just kind of an interesting thing about this particular pattern. We do have a Case oval shield right there with the kind of, I would call it print lettering instead of the like cursive script that is that some of the more modern case knives have. I'm not sure if they use this shield anymore. Let's see. So yeah, and I bought this knife used on eBay, and I got a pretty good deal on it. It's not in the best condition in the world. There's a few things that are, there's some few issues that it has, or at least one issue that I'll get to in a little bit. But yeah, I bought this off of eBay, and I think I paid about $48 for it. 48 around, it's around the $50 price point. That's what I paid, which is not a bad. It wasn't a bad deal for this knife in the condition it's in. I think I paid a good price for it. Do have an easy open notch right there for the pen blade to get access to that, which is very nice. And in the Congress, you have the sway back design, which is I find really comfortable. And in fact, with this, you kind of set my finger on that sheepsfoot blade and use it like that. Pen blade is really good for nice precision work, and then the sheepsfoot blade is good for utility cuts. So yeah, the nail nick right here on this particular one, it's a little bit tricky to get to that sheepsfoot blade to get it out. It's kind of a small amount of the nail nick or nail opening right there, but you can just barely get your finger in there. I kind of wish it was extended maybe just a slight bit more. That would kind of be nice to have. Overall fit and finish on this knife is actually really, really good. Not really any gaps. You can kind of feel the transitions, but that's just a nitpick. Then the one issue on this knife, or at least one major issue, I guess there is one more issue, but this could be because it was used either at some point, either at the factory or at some point this kick either got chipped or filed down, which could have been the case because maybe it was when it was closed, the knife was maybe rising a little bit too high, so the tip was barely sticking out. That is sometimes needed on slip joint knives. If the kick is just a little bit too high, the tip could be sticking out. But in doing so, or at least with that kick being down like that, I'm getting a little bit of blade wrap on this. I don't know if I can get it to show up. I'm getting a little bit of blade wrap on this main blade there. You can kind of see it. See if I can get it to show up. Yeah, see how there's just kind of a slight little divot in the blade? I don't know if it's showing up very well. It's just a slight, it's not really that bad, and it will sharpen out eventually. Sorry, the blade is fingerprinted it up. Let's see if I can get it. I don't know. Yeah, can kind of see it, but it's right there. I don't know if I can get it to show up. There you go. You can kind of see how it's shining right there. Yeah, there's a little bit of blade wrap. And what it's doing is, I don't know if I can show you, but there's the way the Congress is, because it's the sway back design, there's a little like hump in the middle there. And that's what the pen blade is perfectly fine. But that's what this sheepsfoot blade is hitting if I let it slam down into the frame there. So I just let it down lightly, and it's not really that big of an issue. And whoever had this knife before me, and I think this knife was sharpened, whoever had it before me didn't do the best at sharpening because they did round off the tip on the pen blade. But that's not bad, especially considering I didn't pay too much for this knife, at least as far as Congresses are concerned. Congresses tend to go a little bit higher, especially the case ones. Yeah, the sharpening job on the pen blade just isn't done the best, or wasn't done the best, I should say. But overall, this is a really great working knife, and it's one of my favorite knives to carry, and as of now it is my favorite slip joint knife that I own. Nothing has dethroned it yet that I have found. Kind of wipe off those bolsters and stuff there. Yeah, it's just a really nice knife, and this is a two-bladed Congress, and the Congress is one of my favorite patterns, so I'm really excited to be part of the members of Congress. Thank you again, Travis, for letting me join members of Congress. And let me just go through my notes to make sure I didn't miss anything. Nope, it looks pretty good. Yeah, I think I touched on everything that I wanted to touch on. Now let me just open up both of these blades here. Oh, and there is half stops, if I forgot to mention that before. There are half stops on this knife. Yeah, just a really nice medium see if we can get this all in frame somehow. Just a really nice medium Congress. Two-bladed Congress. Oh, and it's also, I forgot to mention, another reason I really like it is how thin of a carry it is. It packs a lot of cutting potential in a really slim package. It's nice and flat, and yeah, it just slips down in the pocket really easily. Yeah, really enjoy carrying this knife. Yeah, I think that's going to do it for now. Here we go. Let me see if I can get it open like that. There we go. So you can see both of those blades. Yeah, I think that's going to do it for now. Thank you again, Travis, for this great open tag of the members of Congress and for doing a sticker swap with me. And until next time, keep your pens filled and your knife sharp. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you later.